So I have attempted to film this intro probably 20 times at this point. Each time it's not coming out right, and I think I just have to start it this way. Today, for whatever reason, I'm feeling very stressed. Um, Not anything in particular, you know. I think it's a bunch of micro cuts, different things that annoy me, that worry me, that cause me to think. It's like levels of emotional overload with cognitive overload. Uh, I just feel stressed, you know? And on this channel, I love to preach peace, love, positivity because those things are all so pivotal. But if I were to add a fourth word to that list, it would be authenticity. There's nothing if you're not authentic with yourself, with others. And if I am inauthentic with myself and how I'm feeling, that is self-deception. And by proxy, if I'm engaging with anybody else in the world or putting my content out there, that self-deception by proxy becomes actual deception. And authenticity is so valuable. It is necessary. It puts the human element back into what we're doing here when we experience music. And for me, I've used music in my life to reveal the emotions that I have buried within. And when I was younger, I didn't quite understand why I liked the music that I did. I didn't know what emotions it was speaking to, but it definitely resonated with me. And over time, as I've grown more emotionally intelligent and understood like why I'm feeling certain ways, or at least identifying the emotions that I do, it's almost like music is like a spotlight that reveals those dark recesses of the mind, those emotional black pools that exist in my brain, my body, and heart. The music reveals that within me. And now I think I can even shine my own spotlight on these things, but music by far and away has been that medium for me to truly feel what it is that I feel and, you know, through listening and consumption, express those thoughts and feelings. Other than the gym, music has been that for me. I also view Aurora in the same way. When I first heard her, I was just enamored by the beauty in her singing, but I tried to really understand why is her music so amazing. And I even had a conversation with Conrad the other day talking about life, music in general, Aurora, and what Aurora's music means to us. And I almost view Aurora, her grace, her positivity, the realness with which she lives and sings, it's like she is that massive, bright, emotional spotlight that, again, helps reveal those darker aspects of who we are. Because to understand the self is also to love the self. And sometimes there are a lot of wires that need to be kind of disentangled for us to gain true understanding of the self. And it is a lifelong journey. And I feel like Aurora provides so much empathy and clarity to those feelings. It's one of the reasons why I am so quickly drawn to everything that she does. There's obviously a wealth more of Aurora for me to discover, but just at the outset, I am so happy to have discovered her. And it feels like a lot of the warriors and weirdos that are out there that I, hear from in my comment section, all in one way or the other feel this about Aurora. Not only is her music beautiful, but the messages are beautiful. She understands you, which is beautiful. And despite the negative feelings we may have at a given time, like for example today, I'm stressed, but I can still exist in that stress and deal with it because I have that groundedness and understanding from myself, from Aurora, from others. I think it's something that a lot of us, one way or the other, lack, is being understood. It feels like Aurora understands us, and for me, it's why I am always so excited to do these reactions. And even today, I don't feel the best, but it's Aurora. It's Aurora, and I'm ready for more. So wanted to give you guys that disclaimer / authenticity up front. You guys definitely deserve it. Love all of you. Today, we are going to be doing a double reaction to Aurora. The first song we'll be checking out is Everything Matters, which not only features Aurora, but also a French artist named Pomme. So I'm excited to hear from Pomme as well as Aurora there. and then we'll follow it up with A Soul with No King. As always, I'm excited to jump into this, but let's please thank Conrad the Elegant for making this request and for just being an amazing dude. Conrad, thank you so much. Appreciate your dedication, and the warriors and weirdos, we all love you. Now, let's jump in.
I'm driving your car with you, sleeping in the seat next to me like a baby. You twist and you turn, you are traveling fast like a bird in a dream.
Wow.
Look at it go, look at it dance over.
I love the quick movement from the harmonic minor into this like almost major feel.
Bird in a dream. Look at it go, look at it dance over the sky like a rocket. A love machine, a cinematic dream, so pure that it hurts when the beauty is lost in the speed. 'Cause everything matters to me.
Wow.
To me, to me, to me, to me, to me. You're a part of the dawn where the light comes from the dark. You're a part of the morning and everything matters. And we are an atom and a star. You're a part of the movement and everything matters. To me, to me, to me, to me.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I'm watching a storm.
And they both use this breathy tone, and when they sing together, it's almost like they're creating like a super mega cloud of melodic greatness.
I'm watching a storm turn into form in the clouds of the world like a bird. It dances and it twirls on top of the world. It is good and it hurts. Look at it go, look at it dance.
Do you hear that bass line underneath here?
Look at it go, look at it dance over the sky like a rocket. A teacher, a simulated dream, a cure for the hurt and the pleasure you feel is real. You're a part of the dawn where the light comes from the dark. You're a part of the morning and everything matters. So we are an atom and a star. You're a part of the movement and everything matters. To me, to me, to me, to me.
It's like everything matters to me. You are all that you are. Every aspect of you, the good, the bad, the ugly, it all matters to me. That is what true love and acceptance looks like. It's hard to do that even for myself. And Aurora just overflows. God.
To me, to me, to me, to me. To me.
This gorgeous song.
To me, to me, to me. Quelque part avant l'aube, quand la lumière veut nous voir, quelque part dans le monde, un oiseau s'endort sans bruit. Toi et moi, dans la nuit, on trouvera quelque part où
Because of course Aurora can also sing in French.
quelque part dans le monde, un oiseau s'endort sans bruit. Toi et moi, dans la nuit, on trouvera quelque part où déposer les fleurs qu'on a cueillies par avant l'aube. Quand la lumière veut nous voir, quelque part dans le monde, un oiseau s'endort sans bruit. Toi et moi, dans la nuit, on trouvera quelque part où déposer les fleurs qu'on a cueillies.
Oh my God, it's celestial.
Quand la lumière veut nous voir, quelque part dans le monde, un oiseau s'endort sans bruit. toi et moi. Dans la nuit, on trouvera quelque part où déposer les fleurs qu'on accueille.
Oh my god.
Promis, 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 promis.
Oh. Let's run it back. Wow.
I'm driving your car with you, sleeping in the seat next to me like a baby.
Notice that walking bass line in the guitar.
You are traveling fast like a bird in a dream. Look at it go, look at it dance over the sky like a rocket. A love machine, a cinematic dream, so pure that it hurts when the beauty is lost in the speed. 'Cause everything matters to me. To me, to me, to me, to me, to me. You're a part of
Like,
the dawn where the
that moment is so cool where they're singing together, the beat comes in, then it drops out, and then gets reintroduced in the harmony.
to me. You're a part of the dawn where the light comes from the dark. You're a part of the morning and everything matters.
Wow, that lyric, you're part of the dawn where the light comes from the dark. The night is always darkest before the dawn, so you're part of the light that comes from the dark. It's a bit of like a backwards way to word it, but you are the goodness in spite of the badness. You are the light in spite of the darkness, but you are also the darkness in spite of the light. It works both ways. It's contemporaneous.
Morning and everything matters. And we are an atom and a star. You're a part of the movement and everything matters. To me, to me, to me, to me.
And you know what's crazy is I have this belief about everything in life, every thought process, every behavior. It all matters. It all plays a minor role on the surface, but like the butterfly effect would imply, it ripples through time. Everything matters. Absolutely.
To me, to me. I'm watching a storm turn into form in the clouds of the world like a bird. It dances and it twirls on top of the world. It is good and it hurts. Look at it go, look at it dance over the sky like a rocket. A teacher, a simulated dream, a cure, a
Just these little, I'm terrible at singing in the moment, sorry. But these little fall offs.
dream, a cure for the hurt and the pleasure you feel is real. You're a part of the dawn where the light comes from the dark. You're a part of the morning and everything matters. Yeah, we are an atom and a star. You're a part of the movement and everything matters. To me, to me, to me, to me.
God, it's gorgeous. And then they start singing in French.
To me, to me, to me.
It's been a while since I've taken French, but I could pick up on some of the
Quelque
vocab.
part avant l'aube, quand la lumière veut nous voir, quelque part dans le monde, un oiseau s'endort sans bruit. Toi et moi, dans la nuit, on trouvera quelque part où déposer les fleurs qu'on accueille. Part avant l'aube, quand la lumière veut nous voir, quelque part dans le monde, un oiseau s'endort sans bruit. Toi et moi, dans la nuit, on trouvera quelque part où déposer les fleurs qu'on accueille. Part avant l'aube, quand la lumière veut nous voir, quelque part dans le monde, un sans bruit, toi et moi. Dans la nuit, on trouvera quelque part où déposer les fleurs qu'on accueille. Promis, 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 promis.
I love everything about it. That is a hauntingly beautiful song, and it taps on so much of the concepts that I was bringing up in the intro here. Everything matters, everything is a part of you. Just accept the self, accept everything. And she's saying to me, but this is the type of song that we should be able to sing to ourselves. Everything matters to me, about me, right? We shouldn't have to externalize our understanding of the self to somebody else, because it is all well and good to have Aurora understand us. The goal, the way I see it, is for us to understand us, and Aurora is helping guide us like the magnificent, wise teacher that she is. And teachers, they detach themselves from the ego of the learning. They want what's best for you, and they want you to follow the path that would best lead you to that nourishment, to that blossoming. She's so good at what she does, and I'm really, really impressed with Pomme and Aurora coming together, like blending English and French in this way. French was always one of the most beautiful languages to me. That's why when I was in high school, or I think even junior high, is when I decided, like, am I going to take Spanish, German, Russian, or French? And French, I was like, wow, the language, all these like legato kind of phrases, and the fact that it's a romance language, it just made so much sense to me. Anyways, I've been yapping for too long. Let's get into the next song here, A Soul with No King. What is that instrument? It feels almost like a cross between like guitar, mandolin. Whoa. And the dancing. Did you hear the droning note? Consistent.
I know you know me, and you always will. Like a man with no wisdom, and a soul with no king.
Whoa.
I know you fear me.
Whoa.
Your heart unfulfilled.
It is guitar. No, it's mandolin. Okay.
Like a well with no mother, and the soul never built.
It's like weirdly folk, Eastern, pop, all in one. God, like I'm remembering as a kid playing this game called Stronghold Crusader. I really would be surprised if many of you guys knew about this game, but you know, it's about like crusades, medieval times, a bunch of like fighting and strategy and all that kind of good stuff. The music, the soundtracks in that game, a lot of the notes that I'm hearing Aurora sing are notes that I am envisioning that female vocalist in the soundtracks from Stronghold Crusader singing. How many degrees of separation that is removed, I don't know, you be the judge. But wow. Bringing me back to those times as a kid.
But if this is is what you want. Why speak of right and wrong? You still going for the kill. You speak of the devil like he's not your friend.
And her belt is still in the background. Listen to it persist. Right there.
You speak of the devil like he's not your friend. When the world starts to burn, give your water to him. When the world starts to burn, give your water to
Wow, that is like ultimate forgiveness. Right? You speak of the devil. The devil is associated with so much evil and terrible conduct in the world. You speak of him like he's not your friend, like he couldn't be a part of you or associated with you, but the best thing you could do in the face of true disaster is to show kindness and forgiveness to those who have wronged you. That seems to be the message here, and that is a very, I almost want to say like contentious message, because it says you have to look those who have like hurt you and defiled you in the eyes and still show them kindness. Give the water to him. Dude. This is so unusually beautiful.
Call out my name and you need me again. Nothing will ever change, no guilt, no shame. Call out my name when you need me again. If you know who I am, why won't you call my name? You know who I am, then why won't you call my name? You know who I am.
Is she's speaking as the devil in this song? She is the soul with no king, is that right?
You know who I am, then why won't you call my name? You know who I am, why won't you call my name? You know who I am, why won't you call my name?
Dude. That is not the kind of like messaging I was expecting to hear from Aurora. It's so haunting, powerful, and beautiful all the same, and so thought-provoking. I'm actually going to pull up the lyrics here for this song, A Soul with No King, and we're just going to go over it briefly before we end this reaction. That is not what I was expecting at all. She starts out, I know you know me, and you always will. Like a man with no wisdom and a soul with no king, a soul with no king. So you know me. I think me, she's referring to herself as the devil here. And maybe it would be wrong for me to say that she's like on the side of the devil, more so taking the perspective of the devil. But let's keep going. I know you feel me, your heart unfulfilled, like a world with no mother, and a home never built. But if this is what you want, why speak of right and wrong? You still go in for the kill. So why... Okay, so if you want the riches, if you want what the devil has to offer, then why are you concerned about the ethics, the moral consequences? You speak of the devil like he's not your friend. I see. So it's maybe the target audience here is what I'm missing, because I'm assuming, so she's taking the position of the devil, but she's speaking to potentially the sinners among us. Now, depending on which like religious beliefs you hold, you view everybody as being a sinner, or only a few people, a contingent, as being sinners. But presumably there are some sinners, and they are already friends with the devil, so why tiptoe around it? Nothing will ever change. No guilt, no shame. Call out my name when you need me again, because I will always be there. So just double, triple, and quadruple down on the, the wants of the ego that you have. If you want to call me out, then do it freely. Don't tiptoe. Don't be half in, half out. Which almost, it has this like reverse psychological effect where it's like, well, I don't want to be firmly in the camp of the devil. So if this is what the devil is asking of me, like just be on my side, have no guilt, have no shame, then mentally you may be aware that that is a tipping point that is not worth crossing potentially, and it could serve as a way to dissuade those who are morally compromised or in the gray zone to stay on the better side of that. But also this song is like recognizing that some people may be too far gone in some ways. And honestly, I think this can be taken a multitude of different ways. I would love to know Aurora's perspective on this song. I would love to know your perspective on this song especially. This one is, again, not what I was expecting, but enjoyable in its own right. Definitely leave your comments below. Be curious to hear, again, your perspectives. But that's it for my reaction today. I hope you took something away from it. It's been a pleasure getting to hear Aurora alongside you today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.